Okay, I've read this book called Vibes by Amy Kathleen Ryan, and I personally think that her books are amazing. The way she describes everything, she makes sure that the reader understands what she's saying. And this book, Vibes, that she wrote, is really good. It's about this girl named Christy. She can read minds. Just like every other girl, she likes the hottest guy in the school. And his name's Gusty. Now, she used to be friends with him when they were younger, both him and his sister. But then she grew some weight and they ignored her. Around the same time they started ignoring her, though, she figured out that she could read minds. But now she's in high school and she's understood how she can work her magic, well, reading minds. She can't really control it, but she tries to by listening to opera and everything. And her school is every week at the beginning and end of the week they get together in the gym where every student in the school goes there, and they describe what's happened or something. One day the principal says that there's going to be a partnership, not for any class, just for this, to get credit. So it has to be with the opposite sex. And every week you guys get one assignment to do, talk about something. So she doesn't look at the board to see who she's posted with, but Gusty, the guy that she likes, he was supposed to be with somebody else, but he switched partners so that he could be with Christy because he secretly likes her. And they're hanging out, and she likes him and everything, and while they're just sitting there talking, she likes him a lot. But then once she reads his mind, he always says that she's sick, and he's a skater boy, so sick means awesome. But she doesn't know that. So every time she reads his mind, she gets mad at, and she can't believe it. Why are you treating me like this if you think that? But yeah. But this one dude, Mallory, comes in, and he was kicked out of his old school. And Mallory gets, his name's Mallory, he gets put into her school. They become friends and everything, and one day they're hanging out, and Mallory offers her a smoke. She takes it, but she doesn't smoke it. And she figures out that he likes her, and she has to make a choice between Mallory or Gusty. Now, Mallory, I find it awesome the way Amy described him in this book, because she says his hair is neon orange and it's bushy and very long. He has it crammed into a ponytail, but it looks like any second the rubber band will explode and his hair will escape to roam the earth. He has the absolute worst acne I've ever seen, and the redness of it vibrates against the orange of his hair so that he almost difficult to look at. He's quite grotesque. I like that the way she describes it and says the redness of it vibrates against. So yeah, she can pick between ugly boy or a good looking boy that every girl wants. And it's not about looks to her because she likes personality, but she ends up going with Gusty. And one day she asks, "Why do you always think I'm sick?" And he was like, "What's wrong with that?" And she's just sitting there "Well, I'm not sick." And he was like, "Sick means amazing and awesome and everything." So he wasn't thinking anything bad about her. He's always liked her, and she's liked him. Yeah, this book is really good. At the end, she's questioning herself though, like, can I really read minds, or was I just thinking I could? So I give this book out of 1 through 5 a complete 5 because it was funny, fresh, and heartfelt. That's what it says on the cover. But yeah, the way she wrote it was amazing. I believe anybody can read this if you like romance and mystery and like confusion a little, because there's a lot going on in Christy's life, and it tells you throughout the book. But yeah, I couldn't like put it down when I was reading it, so it's a pretty good book. I recommend it to anybody. Like, even if you don't like to read this book, because you'll definitely enjoy it.